Today I'd like to deal with three basic punches. I'd like to deal with a lead jab punch, I'd like to deal with a hook punch and a cross punch. Okay, so first of all I'd like to look at the front jab punch. When we make our basic guard, remember we're moving through from the feet, through the shaping of the body, the sinking of the chest, the opening of the back, making sure you keep your head erect from the back with the chin tucked in. Make sure that the front hand points towards the opponent's face. The elbow here protects the ribs. This hand will protect the face here. This elbow will protect the ribs here. And the legs can protect from the waist down. Okay, now from here, when we move forwards for a jab, it's very important. We've got the motion of the arm. The motion of the arm goes out. The elbow continues to point to the floor. We use the hammer movement of the wrist. We use the screw movement of the wrist. As the punch goes in, we lean in from the waist and we make sure that we move both feet to get our entire body weight in behind the punch. The timing is, as we slide the front foot forwards, we begin the punch as the toes touch the floor and we end the punch as the heel touches the floor. This will put our body weight into the punch and it will enable us to be able to focus it as well. So for the lead hand jab, you slide the front foot forward, turn on the back foot so the body turns to the side. It tips from the waist so that you lean in and let the punch as it comes out will turn with the elbow still down using the hammer and the screw movement, remembering to keep this guard and hand up, elbow in to protect the ribs, and this needs to snap straight back because as soon as that hand goes out, the chances are he's going to be looking to hit on this side of the face, which is why this hand is here. If not, he's going to be going for the ribs that you've left open, so it's important to bring this back to cover the ribs. Okay, so for your front hand jab, from a good guard, from here, slide yourself forward, remember toe to heel for the punch here, turning the body in, leaning the body in, keeping the guard here. Then to punch off of the backhand, you need to move the front foot across, turn the back foot round so that it faces in the same direction as the punch. So now you've got foot, knee, hip, and then you can turn the waist in behind the punch to punch off of the backhand and back. So you can practice sliding this one forward to punch from here, moving across, turning to let this one punch across from here. So this is your straight punch. The foot faces the direction of power. So your foot, knee, hip, and body turn in and lean in behind the punch. Step across, foot, knee, hip, turn the body in and lean in behind the punch to give you the power to come back to here. When we hook punch, we turn the foot in the direction of the punch and turn the punch round. Now many people hook in different ways. If I'm hooking, generally speaking, I like to use this part of the knuckle here. Some people will punch this way, boxers in particular punch this way, but I think they tend to do that because the wrists and the hands are bound. And what we found was when we tried to hook this way, the wrist tends to give. So if you're hitting into the middle, it's here, and whatever height, it tends to turn from here. So by the time you hit into the temple, you're hitting with this knuckle here. So when we hook, turn the foot in, again, move the body, turn it in the direction of the strike, and the punch comes in. To now hit with the backhand, you turn the foot round, this foot turns to face to the corner, and the punch comes round to here so that it lines with the centre of the body. If I hit back here, I lose power through the shoulder. It's very important that it comes into the middle. So the straight punch will come straight, straight. Hook punch will turn in, and the third punch that we're dealing with is the cross punch. And the idea here is, as his punch would be coming in straight, we literally move alongside his punch and turn in. So in karate, this is often known as nagashi zuki. The principle of nagashi is to flow and literally flow around the person's punch or guard. Same idea, same principle as the hook punch. The foot will go in the direction of the punch. This one will come across. If you took a warrior stance like this, straighten the back leg, you can see the way the body turns in behind the punch. And then to come across at the other angle, we turn this foot, the same as we did in the hook punch, but instead of hooking round now, the punch comes straight. So the footwork's not so different, particularly between the hook punch and the cross punch. So once again, we have straight, straight, and back, hook, hook, and back, cross, cross, and back. So if you put that into a little bit of pairs work with Adam, go back a little bit, Adam. So from the guard here, if I'm going to do a straight punch, let's take it that Adam is going to do a hook punch off of the front hand, and I punch straight through. So you can see here I've wedged the punch straight through. The distance that I've taken is what I'd actually use, so we never pull our techniques. We tend to sometimes in pairs work use a loose fist, but still we touch. So my distance is, if I'd hit him, I would have hit to the centre line of his head. So as he hooks in, we go 1, 2. I'll do that again slowly. 1, 2. Okay, now for the hook punch, we'll drop it to the body. So this time as he hooks in, let's practice a duck, so that helps us with the movement. Turning this foot, hook the punch in. And then on the other side, as hooks in, this one comes into the kidney here. So we have 1, 2. And then finally for the cross punch, as his punch comes straight, it comes across. See it from here, see how this one's a guard? But I'm not blocking his punch. So again, 1, and then on the inside, 2. So now I've got a nice little drill, a little bit of pairs work. You've got your basic format of straight punch, hook punch, cross punch. Then we can have a little drill that works with it here. Straight punch, hook punch, hook punch, cross punch, cross punch. Thank you. Okay, thank you very much.